What's going on, everybody? My name is Barney and welcome to another video. So recently I was urging a little bit for some extra news from Renegade Line, and it just takes a little too long in my opinion before we get some juicy news, you know? Every news we get is very insignificant and irrelevant. Of course, it's fine that we see something from the game, that's cool, but in my opinion we should have known some things a little bit earlier. And I was urging a little bit for news, so I was researching things myself. So I found out two things which I can confirm. One of them is pretty important in my opinions, and the other one is just a little bit cosmetic, not that important. So let's go with the first thing, which is not very important, but I found all the smileys on the forums. So we already know the wink one. Let's go from the top left to the bottom right. Okay. So the first one is the wink, we already know that one, that's pretty basic. The smiley is also pretty basic, some people also use the love. Then we have the one with the glasses. We can, I don't know how we type it, maybe with the 2 points and then the B. I think that's the one. Then we have a pretty mean one, I don't know how to do that one, but we haven't seen that one on the forums yet. And then the sad one is pretty basic. Then the sick one, we haven't seen that one. Then the surprise one is double dot O. I don't know how to say double dot in English, but that doesn't matter. Then we have the Sir emote with the monocle and the mustache. We also haven't seen that one on the forums yet. And the standard smiley, the sad face again. Oh no, this is a different one with not with the normal mouth. And we have the tongue one. So I also have the names of these, which are pretty basic, like emote, sick emote, cool emote, smile, whatever, something like that. I don't have the combinations of the smileys. So these are the smileys which are on the forums, and these are the smileys we have on the forums to click. We also have two of the same over there, so I don't know what's up with that. Maybe fix it, please. And my question to Renegade Line is like, why aren't all of the emotes on the click bar, and maybe why? Because these are in the forums which I found out about, and why can't we use them? Or maybe we can by typing them, but at least now you have all the emoticons on the forum, or emojis, or however you want to call it. The second picture is a little bit more important. So we're going at the same order as we did before with the smiley. So at the top left we have the alpha sign. So it's confirmed that people get the alpha sign behind or in front of their name. And that's pretty cool because people have been suggesting it, and I don't know when this was implemented on the forums because this is one picture and we already know this these icons already from the start, almost like a month after the forums opened. So I think this has been over there for a long time. And we also have the beta signs, and the beta signs will be also behind your name or in front of your name. I don't know how they want to do that. And then we have like a lot of things like new thread with someone of Royal Vengeance commented, and someone a thread on which you commented with new posts or whatever. And we also have the Kickstarter sign. So I don't know how they're going to use this one. Maybe they're going to use it behind your name if you donate it to the Kickstarter, or maybe they're going to use it in the Kickstarter topic, maybe something like that. Okay, so I totally went with the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. Then we have at the middle left we have a chat sign, chat picture. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what they're going to use it for, and if I'm wrong, correct me, I haven't seen it yet. So then the second one is a moderator thingy, and then we have a lock button to lock up the forums. I mean the threads, which are pretty bullshit, they're going to lock it up with that one. And then we have like, it seems like something you can put a key in it, so maybe it's a topic which has been closed and then opened again, or it looks a bit like a person. If the MSN person, I don't know if you all know MSN, but that was a big thing in the Netherlands. And this looks a bit like that, or it's a keyhole, one of the two. And I haven't seen it yet either. So maybe the chat button, the chat picture, which I didn't know it was for, maybe it's for people who commented over like 500 comments or 1000 comments for people to get a little thingy. And then I have some bonuses. These were the two things which are the most relevant, in my opinion, to the forums. And so these are two things you might not have known about the forums. And then I found this picture with, I don't know if it's all the countries of the world, or I don't know, because I see a lot of flags from outer Europe and USA. So this means these probably are all the flags of the world. This picture is on every page on Renegade Line. I don't know what they use it for though. I found the background. It's on all the pages of Renegade Line. I found the white background, which is on the forums background. And I found some other things like Smileys, which are on every thread. And you know, those are the basic things. And then the Renegade Line logo, the Royal Vengeance logo, and etc. That's on every page. And this picture was on every page as well. So first, I thought it was for every moderator. They have a thread in which they have every moderator with a link to their interviews. And I thought they used it for this one. But no, I found separate flags for those threads only. So this is not being used for the moderators. So basically what I think is they're going to use it in the background somewhere, in which countries the game will be played. Will be able to be played, or servers on those countries, or maybe you'll get your own flag behind your name, which is pretty awesome. Since I found some cookies, they can track where you live. So and they also say that in their cookie policy that they can see where you live. So maybe you'll get a flag behind your name. If you're from the Netherlands, you get the Dutch flag behind your name, like me. And then I found some other facts which I have written down. So when you log in, you can see a fun message like, did you know that Renegade Line is made by players for players? I found all the messages, so I'm going to read them out. Did you know that Renegade Line is not a pay-to-win game? Did you know that we have a Facebook page? Give us a like, blah, 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 with a link. Did you know the community feedback and suggestions are the most important things to us? Did you know that you can chat live with your friends who are in-game on the website and the other way around? Did you know that unicorns can fly? And did you know that we know that you know what we know? So these are all the things they have. In my opinion, it could be a little bit more. First of all, I wasn't sure if I had seen all of them yet, but I think I have seen all of them before discovering this. So if you didn't know these things, now you know it. Also, one thing, I don't think they have a name for the in-game the currency you can earn by playing and the currency you can earn by buying things. If you know what I mean, you have a currency which you can earn by playing and one for buying with real money. So I have a code which is wallet is new wallet, credits is 0 and premium is 0. So the credits will be the things earned in-game and the premium will be buyable. So they don't have names yet, or maybe they do, because I found another code which is gen_currency_premium gold. So maybe the premium currency will be called gold. And I have another code, gen currency credits is just credits. So maybe it will be called credits, or maybe they don't have a name for that one yet. And then I have gen currency favor points. So maybe we will be able to earn other sorts of points in game for abilities. Maybe they'll call it favor points, the ability points, or maybe it's that people can vote you up as a nice player, that those things are favor points. I don't know. So we have 3 sorts of points, and 2 of them will be paying methods. So the last thing I found was chat notice in-game, which says you're currently in-game. You will receive chat messages in the game client only. So this means that you won't be able to receive messages while you're in-game. And that's kind of a pity in my opinion. So when you're playing Counter-Strike, you can do it from Steam, so that's logical. That's for every game the same for Steam games. But while playing League of Legends, you can get messages from your friends. And that's a pretty big feature in my opinion, that you can communicate with friends. Like, hey, are you going to play another game after this one, or are you going to stop? So that's a bit of a pity. Maybe keep in mind, this is all pre-alpha. so it might be subject to change or to improve or whatever. So my opinion on all of these leaks are what I said. These aren't really big leaks or something like that, but still, hey, I found some things, I'm proud of it. Call me a hacker, call me something else, whatever, I'm proud of it. So a post-edit note, I found 2 other things, which is one, the old forum thingy, this is pretty fun to see, and the second one is a picture of barrels with a machine gun on it. So this looks like a pretty old picture, and the clouds don't really look that amazing, it's pretty empty, but still, hey, I found this picture, I don't know where it's from. I don't know how old it is, but it seems pretty old. But still, nice picture, we haven't seen it yet. So, if you didn't know anything about this, please thumb it up. And if you did know some things, but still learned something about Renegade Line, please thumbs it up as well. So, I want to thank you guys all for watching this video. And I will hope to see you guys in the next video. Maybe a weekly forum scroll if I don't forget another week. Later!